Hello everyone, it's Cameron Adams here, and I'm gonna post something a little different today. Not about not about Legos or model trains or Minecraft or anything like that. But I'm actually gonna post about my drawings. You've seen some of my drawings before when I animate them sometimes, but you probably have never seen all the drawings that I've actually done. Because I've done a bunch of drawings and I'm actually a pretty good artist. I don't mean to brag, but I am pretty good. I have many years of experience. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I have a huge pile of drawings here and a second pile over there. This might be a two-part video because I know my phone doesn't have a whole lot of timing on it. But we're gonna get this over with anyway. Alright. So the first drawing here. So a lot of these are custom. These are all custom drawings. This is a custom made ship that I made called the SS Twallomatic. As you can see, it's a steam-powered ocean liner. Really fancy looking. This is a landscape drawing I did back in 2022, I think, and I never finished it. You see the sun rising and the bridge, unfinished mountain. This is the ocean. Yeah. House plan drawings I have. Because I'm also an architect. Two trains I created getting into a collision. Don't worry about these dates, they're not all right. Another house plan drawing. Little writing design I did here. That's the city I'm from originally, Allentown, Pennsylvania. A little language I created called MyGact. More on that in the future. One of the Emmy Rossum drawings I did. This is animated, that's why it doesn't look 100% like Emmy Rossum. I started off by doing them animated because I was still very new to drawing faces because I was never really good at drawing faces growing up. So that's how it started. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at it now, and we might actually be seeing some other drawings of faces I did in here. More ocean liner drawings I did. Another unfinished Emmy Rossum drawing. Or an unfinished Emmy Rossum drawing, because, I mean, that one's finished. But yeah. Yeah. A steam locomotive exploding after it derails and falls off of a cliff. Yep. Another steam locomotive design. It's fictional, if you're wondering. But yeah. Now this right here, this is actually a Victorian era cast iron door hinge that I put behind the paper and scribbled over it. You know how back in school you used to like scribble over like leaves and stuff like that? Well, I did that with an old gilded door hinge. So that's where that came from. Little engineering drawing there. Abandoned house drawing. A jester drawing I did called Scratches because of all the scratches are on them. This was actually a practice drawing when I was practicing making teeth. His teeth are really hard. So I did that in 2023. This is some document stuff. a lot of stuff mixed in here. So some of it's drawing, some of it aren't. So you're going to find a bunch of random things in here. Interior drawing. This is an elevator shaft, and then there's two lights here. If you look really closely, what I did was I scribbled it with my fingers to dim out the whitening or the white in the paper, and I erased it here to make it look as if the lights are silhouetting against the wall. So pretty unique there. A ship going into a bottomless circle in the middle of the ocean, kind of like in 1899, which is a Netflix series that aired in 2022. It's a pretty good show, by the way, about the Bermuda Triangle. A drawing of a train going over a bridge. Yep. This is Josh Lucas, or at least I tried to draw him. Yes, I do celebrities too. That's usually what I started with. I'd start by drawing celebrities. There's a steam-powered airship I created. Yep. This is a custom character I created. You're going to see many phases of him. This is Calibar Gutenbach. And we're going to learn more about him in the future. Now, these drawings here are actually not mine. They got mixed in with my drawings. These are actually a friend of mine's. So we're going to put them over here. Yeah, like I said before, you're going to find a lot of stuff getting mixed in here. A drawing of a foundation of a building being built. Unfinished train drawing. Finished train drawing. Yeah, don't worry about the dates, they're made up. Me saving a house from being demolished. Let's take it down, boys. Not today. I'm lifting the house up off the foundation. Straters, if you're wondering how I spell straters, which are the things I use to hold dot and O together. Yep. A drawing of a bridge about to collapse. Another train drawing. Another house drawing. Yep. Another engineered drawing that I did before. Another train drawing. An unfinished train drawing. An unfinished Caliber Gutenbach drawing with really thick biceps that he has and forearms and a metal mask that looks almost like a Plague Doctor mask, but it's not. So yeah. These were actually some keynote designs I made for a piano. But yeah. This is a willow tree, and somebody's sitting underneath of it. Sign design. Coal power plant in use. It's made up. Two people looking from two sides of the world or something. Occasionally I'll just make just random drawings of things like that. When I get bored or whatever. Another steam locomotive drawing. A drawing of a dam. I did. This is all eraser. Here. Eraser and smudges. Most of it. Yeah. A door drawing. Now this is interesting. In this drawing, this piece of the door, this is 3 pieces by the way, this door goes up, and then these 2 pieces go down, and it opens kind of like an iris. I actually got this idea from Return to Oz. Have you ever seen Return to Oz? It's the not quite a sequel to The Wizard of Oz. It's from the scene where Dorothy Gale goes into Princess Mumby's castle, and the doors, as she enters the room with all the mirrors, the doors will open. Yeah, that's where that's from. Pretty cool. I thought it was interesting. This actually was a little video I was gonna make that I never finished because it never really worked out as planned. And this was part of it too. Yeah, no, drawing getting stuck in a dry dock. Another fictional ocean liner design, the SS Adradoria. All these names are made up. Noah has been wedged on a dry dock breakwater wall and is currently stationary. Yeah. This is from Return to Oz with the electric shock machine. It's strapped to the headphones, and is erasing the memory of Oz out of her brain. Yeah. If you've ever watched Return to Oz, it came out back in 1985. It's a pretty messed up movie, but yeah. The bottom of a chandelier. Unfinished drawing of a church in the background. An advertisement that I made that looks very creepy looking when you look at it this way. Another fictional ship, SS Talvrenberg. SS Talvrenberg again, as you see. Another ship, SS Olivia. Yeah, it's fictional. Another locomotive design I made. And that says, even though I wrote it, sorry, I'm a little blind, and I'm farsighted, so I can't really see that all that well. But it says Iron Goose. That's what it said. That's the Iron Goose on there. Even though I wrote that, I kind of forgot about it a little bit. But yeah, that's the Iron Goose. A ship being hit by a wave and about to sink. Yep. Ship coming into rough seas. Yep. Really large fog lamp beams. Another steam locomotive drawn. Another ship going into a bottomless circle of doom. Made up name designs, or made up names. They come in male, female, and gender neutral. You have Offmore, Ias, Humphrey, Shates, Mizaday, Eolite, or Eite, Lane, Charnet, Ural, Isel, and Trafe. Some of these might sound cliche, but people have their own opinions, I guess. But yeah. Drawing of Leonardo DiCaprio I did a while ago. Yep. Another animated drawing of Emirasum. An animated drawing of Ivana Bequero, a Spanish actress. Another drawing of Emirasum. A drawing of Natalia Dyer. I always thought her last name was Dyler. I don't know why. I gotta fix that. There's no I there. Or L there. Another drawing of Michelle Trachtenberg. R.I.P. A church drawing I made up. Under construction. Three Saints Chapel. Actually, you know what? This is one of the buildings in the Minecraft Ettenberg city I have. Yep. A made-up car design that I have. A made-up camera design. It's all fictional stuff, by the way. The roof of a house. Very small. Animation test drawing. Another fictional car drawing. Another very interesting drawing. Another fictional car drawing. And another fictional car drawing. Also another fictional car drawing. I have a lot of fictional car drawings. Well, I got fictional drawings of everything. Another drawing of a church. An unfinished drawing of a window. Another drawing of a steam-powered airship that I made up. This is a seamless drawing, as you can see, so it makes it look almost three-dimensional. Almost like it could come right out of the paper. It actually looks almost very realistic in the camera. Pretty cool, actually. Fictional ship drawing. No name. Unfinished fictional car drawing. Sculpture drawing. Sculpture drawing with a quote. Only you can dream your dreams to life starting now. That's a pointing finger pointing to you. Another fictional drawing of a ship. SS Princeton. A drawing of the back of a ship, the Adioan, which is actually a ship I built out of Legos a while back. Unfinished drawing of a train, again, a locomotive. Unfinished drawing of a car. Another fictional ship drawing, SS Bergeson, sister ship of the Adioan. Another fictional ship drawing with no name. Some of these will have no names. SS Princeton, fictional ship in color. Some are in color, some of them aren't. Mickey Mouse. Unfinished ship drawing. Ship sinking. And there's a lifeboat right there. Really hard to see because of all the, darkness and because of the color in the room. Lighting. Yep. Unfinished comic strip. Unfinished drawing of Caliber Gutenbach. Unfinished ship drawing. Building under construction. The silhouette and the ground and everything. the road, people and horse buggies everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna stop here because I'm running out of time. I'll see you in the next video.